not stuck in the same spot. We're not stuck in the same spot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm messing with the anime build. What's up, y'all? It's Kamara 4D. Let me see how I'm looking good, boy. I ain't lying. What's up, y'all? It's Kamara 4D, man, and I'm back with another video, bro. I know it's kind of been a while, bro, but it's all good, man. We back better than ever, bro. I just got me some new information. I just got me a lot more drive, a lot more passion, bro. And I got me some more equipment to help me better make videos, bro. I feel like my biggest thing that I've gotten recently or is on the way of getting is this flash drive, bro. You feel me? Because with this flash drive, I'll be able to take my videos off my phone and be able to quickly upload them to the computer. Cause sometimes it be taking a hot minute for me to take one video to get to the flash drive. Like I got this one video I recorded in the car, it's like 40 minutes long, and I still haven't finished exporting it to the computer. Because I mean, like, of course, if I was to really try and export it, yeah, I would have it on a computer by now. But I'd be having to get the video, break it down. It gotta download, it gotta sync, it gotta do this, that, and the other, bro. Anybody who records on their phone who have storage issues knows exactly what I'm talking about, bro. And so with that being said, bro, enough with the excuses, bro. We simply have to make adjustments. You feel me? You gotta stick and move, bro. Because ultimately, I'm trying to get on this content train. I need to be pumping out videos daily. To be honest, bro, I gotta get my volume up. Like, for real, for real. I'm trying to be monetized really before my birthday. That's like a month to get monetized. A month to get monetized. Month to monetization, getting in quitting the 9 to 5 with the 95 days. And I got a whole bunch of courses. I just bought a whole bunch of courses, and I'm gonna tell y'all the game. I'm about to learn these courses, and I'm gonna flip them and sell them to you guys. But instead of it being hella fluff, it's gonna be nothing but the good stuff, bro. It's gonna be like hella concentrated, hella, you feel me? I'm gonna make a whole community, bro. And like, there's things I knew, but like, I literally got too much sauce. I got too much sauce, nigga. We gonna keep that on the low, though. Keep that on the low. You feel me? Anyways, though, speed is key. I got a lot of sauce, bro, but I gotta hurry up and cook it, or it may go bad. It may expire. So, yeah, man. Anyways, I had a couple different videos that I wanted to make, and ultimately, what has ended up happening is that I just forgot, and then I lost the motivation. Then I had something, then I didn't. But the thing that we're gonna start with first is self-control. I'm trying to do a couple videos today. The number one is gonna be self-control, bro. Self-control comes in a lot of different ways. We're gonna talk about self-control and addiction, bro. First, we're gonna start off with addictions, bro. You can have all kinds of addictions. I feel as though the worst addiction for you to have, though, is lust. Lust and social media scrolling. Arguably social media scrolling, because it enables and it programs and it fertilizes these seeds to these other addictions, bro. Social media, bro, you could find memes that glorify certain things. Like, you could find videos that glorify paraphernalia, alcohol, poison, food, obesity, woman lust, like all of these things, bro. Social media is probably the worst addiction. It's the easiest one. You feel me? That's one of my main battles. I recently deleted X because I wasn't getting no traction on my exes, and I was making good exes. I really, like, my tweets was bangers, but I also was finding myself watching a lot of negative stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I watched a lot of gore. A lot, like a lot. Not even much on like some like it's hard to not watch it. You could literally be chilling, minding your business. You either finna see some cheeks or you finna see some head meat. Like, it's really like not too much in between, and just a whole bunch of toxicity. Like, they got some good stuff on X, I'm not gonna lie, but it's so big, it's pretty much like the World Wide Web. Like, it's literally like the World Wide Web. You can see anything on there. And I didn't need that, because it wasn't bringing me no type of money, no type of actual real life satisfaction. And that's kind of the same with all of these other social medias, but I kind of have to utilize these other platforms. But overall, just in my day-to-day life, instead of just scrolling on these brain rot platforms, I could be studying. I got a ton of resources that I need to study. So it's like, instead of just watching that BS, I could be watching something good for me, bro. And it's like, I really sat down there and did the math on how much time I spent on my phone just looking at BS. And like, if I was to spend literally a fraction of that into like an actual craft, like this content, like editing, like really just learning how to do my job better, especially in like this media space and then business, my entire surroundings would be completely different right now, bro. And so yeah, bro, just overall, shit. What the hell was I talking about, bro? I don't know, but I know I was talking about like addictions and whatnot. And yeah, bro, just spending better time, making better choices with my time, bro. Like right now, yes, I'm 18, but this entire year really went by fast, and I didn't really have any like actual things that I achieved, bro. Honestly, like honestly, my physique, I kind of been built like this since 15. I'm like a little bit more toned up, yeah. My money, I really just started making money, and that was from a 9 to 5 job. So it's like my followers, I achieved 98% of my followers in like a month, 2 months, and then it plateaued. Actually, went down some. Like I just started losing followers. So it's like I really didn't achieve anything in an entire year besides being alive. So yeah, if I spent that time being more productive, probably would have hundreds of thousands of followers across different platforms. My brand would have been more known. Like I would have had over at least, I would say honestly, like 50 million impressions. Honestly, like I really feel as though I have to really be consistent and put out the quality content that I know I can, bro. I'll be miles ahead. But this is another thing though. This is for another video, but I'm gonna say this real quick. Whenever it comes to life and progress, there's different ways of movement. You know, as a baby, you learn how to crawl, and then you learn how to walk, and then you learn how to run, and then eventually you learn how to full on sprint. And everyone is going at these different paces, and personally, I have been walking. And so that's why recently with this job and with my mind, I have been building up my stamina so I can run. But not only run, I'm talking about a full sprint. I know for sure, listen to me, I know for sure that if I truly lock in and truly pivot and adjust myself to the proper trajectory, I can take off and take over this media space entirely in everything, bro. As far as music, social media, long-term posts, vlog posts, bro, clothing, like it's just gonna be everywhere, FOD everywhere, bro. And the only thing that can stop me are the things that I cannot speak about on this page, especially right here at this moment that I am in, where I am so small to where I can literally get snuffed out without there being any type of controversy or even much acknowledgement. So there's some things that I'm saving, and y'all may or y'all may not ever hear about it, but I cannot let it out now. But I hope to enlighten y'all so much and so many other things to where y'all come to this conclusion and knowledge by yourselves, so I don't ever have to truly jeopardize myself or my family because I'm trying to spread something that really isn't that hard for you to receive yourself, simply by a little bit of silence and common sense. Anyways, whenever it comes to addictions and self-control, it is one thing to not be around it no more. You know, let's say junk food, for example. If you always find junk food in the break room where you work, and you always find junk food whenever you're going inside of the gas station or something like that, you know, somewhere where junk food typically resides. If you find yourself no longer being in these places, yes, it is self-control, but it's more so avoidance. I feel as though avoidance and self-control, they have a lot of similarities, but at the same time, they are still distinctly different. Self-control is being able to have the carrot dangle right in front of you and you say no. Avoidance is to not even know that there's a carrot nearby, or to be so far away from the carrot to where it's basically like an out of sight, out of mind type of thing. And so you need to know that in order to truly be disciplined, you need to have self-control and not just avoid these things coming to you, bro. I was on Instagram earlier, and I was in a pool earlier as well. And while I was in a pool, bro, I was starting to get aroused. Like, I don't know, just that water, swimming in that water, bro, and just feeling good. Had a little bit of drink in my system, bro. And, you know, I text girls, woot the woot. And I'm like, man, I get in my room, I see a reel. Pure temptation. And avoidance would be me not even ever seeing these things, me not having Instagram, me not having Twitter, etc., these things on my phone. But real self-control is seeing that post, having it right in front of me, and then me clicking not interested. And that's what you need to do. If you're going to a party and you said you was going to stop drinking, you said you're going to stop smoking and doing all of these bad things that you know is not good for you, it's one thing if you're not around these party places. It's one thing if you're not around your friend who smokes. But whenever he's right there in front of you, you're in a circle, and he passed that, or he offers to pass that, do you have the actual self-control and the discipline to say no whenever you're in your room and you're laying down and you get that little feeling, and then you see a little something on your phone? Do you have the self-control to say no, to flip out of that app, shut your phone off, get down, do some push-ups, maybe go outside? Avoiding things doesn't really work because you will inevitably come across them. Avoiding things is good, but it's not that sustainable. Especially whenever this thing was a habit. Do you really think in your day-to-day life you're not going to come across these instances, these vices? It's impossible. It is impossible. You may cannot see it for a day or two, a couple days, maybe even a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month. But chances are you're going to come across it. You just got to have that self-control, bro. And yeah, that's the video for that, man. That's that video for that. Give your heart, for the day is another day on the battleground named Earth, where you will either go backwards or forwards towards your goals. What will it be, FOD? Now it's time for the next video, man. Y'all go and check that out.